Hi, I'm Takesha Wade with Wade Benefit Services. I'm a licensed Medicare broker, and my goal today is to help you understand the changes taking effect in 2026 so you can avoid surprises when reviewing your Medicare options. These changes are important because they affect your premiums, your deductible, your copays, and the maximum amount you'll pay out of pocket each year for covered medications. In 2026, the Standard Part D deductible will be $615. This means for most plans, you could pay up to $615 out of pocket before your plan begins sharing the cost of certain medications. But here's the important part. The deductible does not always apply to every drug. Many plans waive the deductible for lower tier medications like Tier 1 preferred generics, Tier 2 generic drugs, and on some plans, Tier 3 preferred brand drugs. So depending on your plan, you might pay $0 for Tier 1, a small copay for Tier 2, and only Tier 3 through Tier 5 may apply toward the deductible. This is why looking up your personal medications on the plan's drug list, the formulary, is so important. The deductible rules depend on the tier. In 2026, the annual out-of-pocket cap for Part D prescription drugs will be $2,100. Once you reach $2,100 in qualifying expenses on covered Part D drugs, you will pay no additional cost sharing for the rest of that year. This is extremely important. The cap applies only to medications listed on your plan's formulary. If a medication isn't on the list, money you spend on it does not count toward the $2,100 limit. If your drug is not covered, you have two choices. Option A is to request a coverage exception. Your doctor must explain why the non-covered medication is medically necessary and why alternatives don't work. If approved, the exception lasts one plan year, and that drug then counts toward the $2,100 cap. Option B is to talk to your doctor about alternatives. Switching to a covered medication can save you hundreds or even thousands each year. With the new Part D redesign, once you reach the $2,100 cap, there is no catastrophic coinsurance. Your cost sharing stops for covered drugs. In 2026, you will see these key milestones. First, you may encounter a deductible up to $615 before your plan begins sharing costs. Next, you move into the initial coverage phase, where your plan covers part of your drug costs while you pay copays or coinsurance depending on the tier. Finally, once your out-of-pocket spending on covered drugs reaches $2,100, you will pay $0 for the rest of the year for those covered drugs. Only covered drugs count toward the cap. If a medication isn't covered, your spending on it doesn't count toward the $2,100 threshold. Understanding these stages helps you avoid surprises, manage your drug costs effectively, and choose the plan that fits your prescriptions and budget. If you want to review your prescription costs or compare drug plans for 2026, the safest and most accurate place to do that is Medicare.gov. You can use the Find and Compare Plans tool to see formularies, drug tiers, premiums, and estimated annual costs based on your personal medications. My goal is to help you stay informed so you can make confident decisions when reviewing your 2026 Medicare Part D coverage. Thank you for watching.